Hi guys, I'm going to show you today how to install Active Directory domain control in a Windows Server environment. The first thing is you need to give a proper name to the domain controller. So the device name I have given to this server is CVR-DC01. Should be a meaningful one. Then you need to assign a static IP. It's a must. You can install without static IP, but it's not going to work properly. So I have given 192.168.5.50 as the static IP. Continuing from there, you need to first go to Server Manager and click Manage, add roles and features, click Next, role-based or feature-based installation. We're going to install DC AD DC role, so it's going to be this server. This is a static IP, and what you're going to select is Active Directory domain services, and you need to select add features. Then we install DNS in the same server. This can be installed in a different server, but we are going to install in the same. So that's Active Directory domain services and DNS server, and press next. We are not going to select any features. Next, and press next. Keep on going and install. So it's going to start installing this role, AD domain controller service, the role and the DNS role. So I'm gonna pause for now until it's installed complete. So the role installation is complete, so it's gonna give you the message installation successful. So you close this and you can see this question mark notification. So it's saying to promote the domain controller. So in this part this is the way you give the domain name which you need. So you got three options: add a domain control to existing domain. That's where you add additional domain control to existing domain environment. And next one is add new domain to existing Forrest. It's like if you have already having a domain environment in a Forrest, you need to install. You need another domain name, different domain name, then you go to that option. In our case, we are just creating a new Forrest, so we add new Forrest. So you give the domain name you need. So in my case, I'm putting tech with hash.com. So tech with hash.com, and press next in this case. And these are the Forrest functional level, and this is the domain functional level. So we're going to install the highest domain and the Forrest functional levels. So I have explained about this in a different video. I'll add the link to this video description. So if you want to get more idea about this, so you can watch that video. So domain, we are going to take domain name services as well. So this is going to be a DNS server and global catalog as well. So it's recommended to have global catalog in each domain controller. It's where it holds all the information about the domain controller. And we are not going to take this read only domain control. It's a different scenario where you need this. It's usually not administratable. You can't actually have a if you take this, it won't have a administrative panel or anything. It's just in different scenario we need that. And I'm gonna put a password for this. It's a restore password, so you give password here and press next. There's no delegation, no need to be delegation. This is the first domain controller. So we wait for it to detect the NetBIOS domain name. It will give you default domain name. It's gonna be tech with hash. Yep, press next. This is where it's going to install all the database and log file path and everything. It's fine with me. Press next, and this is the detail. So you can export these settings to a script and use it later on if you want. I'm gonna press next. So it's gonna check for any errors. Usually sometimes it gives warnings, but we still can continue. So yeah, it's giving two or more errors, but it's all prerequisites check pass successfully, so I can install. Not to worry about this, just press install if you get this. Same thing. So it's gonna install the domain controller which I have selected, so we'll wait for that to finish. I'm gonna pause the video for now. Yeah, the installation is complete and it needs a reboot. So I press close. Yeah, starting up. This usually take a bit of time, so I'm gonna pause again and come back when it's done. So it took quite a while to apply all the settings. So I'm at the login screen, so I just need to type in the normal administrator password. So it's gonna be the same for the domain controller, what you had in your as the administrator password. So now the domain controller is installed, and if you go to administrator tools, you can see Active Directory, all the roles and the settings. Active Directory users and computers, that's the main window you need to add any users. So yeah, according to your requirement, you can add the organization units and organize according to what you need in your company. So what you do is, if you are just basic, if you want to create a separate OU, you can create go and new. It's like this. You go here, right click, new, organizational unit. So I'll just do office. So this OU is for me, for our company. So you can, this helps basically to give group policies according to your requirement. Okay, let me see. So adding a new computer to the domain controller, you can. I have Windows 10 PC here. So what you do is, you go to settings, then accounts. Before that, you need to set the DNS. You need to direct the DNS settings here to the domain control IP. So if I go here, I have given the DNS settings for this computer as 192.168.5.50. So it will be directed to that domain controller. So you go to settings, then go to accounts, then access work or school, then connect, and you select join this device to a local Active Directory domain. Then you give your domain, techwithhash.com. Press next, then you can give the administrator password. Add an account info, personal. You can just keep this. You can skip these settings. So after that, you need to restart the computer. So it's restarting. Okay, so what you get is, in the first page you get these two options, like this administrator. The main one is the local administrator account. So you go to other user, and I'm gonna log in with since I didn't create any new account, I'm gonna log in from domain administrator account. Oh, it's gonna direct you to the local administrator account. For that, you can always give the domain in the name in the front and give a slash and put the username. If it was a different username, you should be able to just type the username and give the password, and it will log in you to the computer. So we'll wait for this to load. Yeah, we are in. So if you go to the settings and accounts, it will show you that you are logged into the tech with hash domain as administrator. It will give you that you are connected to this domain controller. So that's basically how you add a domain, add a new PC to domain controller. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, just comment on my below the video, and I'll reply to you guys. Thanks, bye.